Welcome back to Tofu Tuesdays. I'm Jessica Cox. I was born without my arms and hands, and so my feet have become my hands and my toes have become my fingers. And for me, I'm going to show you how it is that I'm cooking and learning how to cook, because my New Year's resolution for 2021 is to learn how to cook. Somehow I've managed to get this far in life without cooking much, and now I'm going to start the challenge. And remember, if I can do this, you can do it too. So I'm excited. We're going to start off today with some deviled eggs. And you may notice the kitchen looks different from the last three episodes that you saw. But we are in a rental house because my kitchen, the exciting news is that my kitchen is getting remodeled. And we have some modifications in there to make it easier for me to be able to cook and be independent in the kitchen. As well as my husband, who's 6'3", he needs the kitchen fit for him as well. So we had to do a balance of what kind of things we could do to make it work for both of us. And I'm excited to share that with all of you, but that's in the works. That's why we're pre-recording now. And let's start with some deviled eggs, because I love deviled eggs. And we have the recipe. You can see that all there in the description. I hope you can join me on this challenge. It's a nice snack to have. It's a great appetizer to have. So let's get started. So the first thing is place eggs and enough cold water. We did the boiling of the eggs ahead of time, just so that you know we did that step ahead of time. So we're going to jump to step 2. And step 2 is to peel eggs. And so we'll go ahead and I'll show you how it is I do that. That's a very delicate procedure, but my feet have been used to doing even more things that are require more delicacy than that. So let me take one of these eggs out. And we already had 3 peeled just for the sake of time. We peeled these 3 ahead of time. But let me go ahead and take on the 4th one here with all of you. So I can show you how it is I do this. Well, this is pretty tough. This is a tough egg. Let's see, here we go. We got a little bit of a crack here. Okay, so people have asked me in the past, can I actually move each toe individually? Well, I actually mostly do everything with my big toe and second toe, so I don't really individually move each toe. I've never really been challenged in that regard. I mean, other than playing piano, it would be nice. I do play a couple tunes, but it's mostly with my big toe and second toe, as well as that third toe on both feet. So, okay, we've got doing pretty good over here. The thing I love about deviled eggs is just it tastes really great, and at the same time, it reminds me personally of my aunt. And my Aunt Christine, who lives in Florida, she loves deviled eggs. It might sound strange, but my father and my father was born in the South, so Southern cooking is very much what my Aunt Chris does. She loves to cook Southern dishes like squash casserole and deviled eggs, and that's what I remember about being with her. Brings back those memories from childhood, and I haven't seen her in a while, so I'm due for a trip out there to visit and enjoy some of her Southern dishes. My Uncle Joe also does a lot of Southern pies, like pecan pie and lemon meringue pie, and that's probably why I have a sweet tooth from that side of the family. Okay, we're close enough here. Oh, it's nice when it just slides right out. Okay, that's the 4th egg. Next will be, I'm going to go ahead and the next step. Okay, Patrick has a comment. Oh, I still have shells.
You need to rinse that one
oh, I do need to rinse that. Okay, that would be a good idea. Okay, Patrick, thank you for noticing that I have shells on the egg, so I need to make sure I rinse that off. Here we go. Ooh, I hope that's not bad, because that water was kind of warm. And we pulled these eggs out of a cold bath, so hopefully that hot water is not going to be a problem. I'll go ahead and set this down right there. Okay, you want me to dry it? Or should I dry it? Okay, maybe I will dry it.
No, that's fine.
That's just where my feet then. Okay, the next step will be peel the eggs, cut eggs lengthwise in half, and remove the yolks. Ooh, what a delicate procedure. Okay, well, I think you all remember this knife, one of my favorites. Lengthwise, so I'm gonna chop this down the way in the middle here. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's one. The next one. Ooh. A little slimy. Okay. You may not want to try this at home because I've had 37 years of using my feet, and using a knife is not, I don't even think twice about it because of all those years and a lifetime of using my feet. But if you try this at home, you may want to use your fingers. Or if you are a foot user, which actually a couple of my foot user friends have given me some pointers, like Anae. I know you might be watching this. This is pre-recorded, and I wish I could interact with all of you. But again, I will be in the comments while we're showing this video. So feel free to interact and put some commentary in the box there. Okay, we're at 6 minutes, so I have to remind everyone. We, again, if you're just now joining, my New Year's resolution is to learn how to cook with my feet because I was born without arms. And again, if I can do it, you can do it too. So, oh no, okay, the yolk of that egg kind of slipped out a little. I'm running out of chopping board space. Let's see here, let me slide everything over a slight bit. You know, this is a smaller kitchen. It's kind of a galley kitchen. So unlike when you were watching me earlier, I was on an island. I was sitting on an island, which gave me, oh, there's a shell there. Still a shell on the egg. We don't want to have that. Okay, let me pull that shell off. Okay, that must have just, okay, there we go. So I'm in a galley kitchen, and the galley kitchen, it's nice because I can reach things easily, but there is less space in that nice big island that you saw me sitting on before. So I do prefer the island as a nice workspace. Okay, so those are all cut. Now I need to go ahead and remove the yolk. Okay, well, we know that this one kind of easily popped out. And I'm going to put that all in a bowl here because I'm going to mix all that together. But some of these are not going to come out as easily. I just have a feeling. So let me use a spoon to go ahead and... Oh, well, here we go. Patrick has a pointer. What should I do? Just
try the fork.
Oh, the fork. Yeah, that would be easier. I have to be gentle though because of the fact that these egg yolks they can crumble. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There we go. Okay, that worked. A little bit of egg yolk left in there, but I think that's not enough to worry about. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me know in the comments any other favorite egg recipes that you have. Maybe some family recipes, some famous recipes that I'm not remembering right now. Let me know.
Filipino recipes. We've had somebody ask for that before. So,
oh, yeah.
You know, we can do chicken adobo pretty easy, but if you have another one that's very Filipino, let us know.
Yeah, I just remember for some reason right now I'm remembering the noodle dish that you put egg on top of. Oops, it pulled a little bit of the white out, but that's fine. Okay.
2 to go.
Yep, 2 left.
Oh, that one came out easy.
Yeah, some of them are easier than others, interesting enough. That's why I wanted to use a spoon instead, because I thought maybe it would be more gentle on the egg white, but...
maybe.
It's okay. This is my first time making deviled eggs. I love to eat deviled eggs, but I've never actually made them, so I think I'll make my Aunt Chris pretty happy about that. I'm attempting to make it so there's a little bit of egg yolk there.
Can you just stab the yolk in that one?
No, because it's going to probably crumble. See, watch. I stab it, and it comes apart. If I scoop it out, it comes out so much nicer, but I'll go ahead and try. Oh, there we go. Close enough. Okay, so that's finished. Okay, I'll set that aside here for a little bit. We're working with a little less space, so we'll make do, though, until the kitchen's remodeled. And it says here, it says, transfer yolks into a small bowl and mash with fork until smooth. So I'll move these 2 spoons that will be used later out, and I'm going to mash these egg yolks until they're smooth. Okay, let me move this over there. Sorry for the loud noise earlier. I will try not to make too much noise with the plates and bowls. Okay, here we go. I'm going to mash this until it's smooth. Hope you can all see that. Can they see that, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Aim for the section next to your other foot with the fork. Far side of the bowl.
Oh, this far side?
Yep.
Okay, so you can see it better.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm making sure that you can all see as I mash this. It's kind of fun. I gotta mix this up. Okay, here we go. Okay, that looks good. But it's not quite smooth. It's kind of crumbly. But I think that's close enough. I guess that's considered smooth. Let me get that out of the way. I need to throw my trash out of the way. But okay, next is to add mayonnaise, vinegar, mustard, salt, and pepper. And then stir all that until it's mixed well. So the mayonnaise we have over here, mayonnaise. And it says how much mayo do we use? 2 tablespoons. Okay. Now this rental kitchen, I should say rental house with a kitchen, has a different set of measuring spoons. So I need to figure out which one. 2 tablespoons. Here we go. Half.
Yeah, the biggest one they have is the half.
It is? So
yep.
So we're going to have to work with the half.
Yep.
Okay. The half, and we'll just do 4 of those. Well, like I said earlier in another previous episode, how much I love to have mayo that squirts out of a bottle because it makes it easier for me. So that's another point for those who are watching with disabilities. It makes it easier. And I just squirted some into the lid. Great. There goes some of the mayonnaise that we could have used. Well, maybe it'll plop out. There it goes. It is going to plop out. There we go. It is so interesting. The weather here in Arizona has been very unusual today. We had some hail and snow in certain areas, and that's very unusual. So here we go. Let me try to speed this up. Oh, wow. I think we're at the last of this, so I may not have enough, but we'll use what we have, unless we have another mayo container. Here we go. I think that'll be fine. Oh, mayo's on my foot. Okay. I gotta rinse this off. Cannot stand anything on my toes. Okay, so let's just go ahead and use what we have.
Another thing of mayo in the refrigerator.
Oh, there is?
Yes.
Okay, could you please grab that, please? Thank you. That's about... Can you get around the camera?
No, I can't.
This is going to be a challenge. Sorry, everyone, if the camera shakes or moves, because we're trying to get to the refrigerator to get the other mayo out. Bear with us here as we do that. It's going to be a little bit of shifting around to get around it. Just maybe just slightly shift it over a little bit, and then there you go. Okay, and again, if you're now just joining us, it's my 2021 New Year's resolution to learn how to cook with my feet, because obviously I don't have arms and I don't do much cooking, so I'm going to learn how to do this. And again, if I can do this, you can do it too. We've got good mayo here. Okay, so let me go ahead and you know, I'm gonna have to just guess and put this in. Oh, there we go. That comes out a lot easier. Okay, that's. Oh, and now I have Chewy, who's trying to lick my toes right now from below. Chewy's the helper in the kitchen. Okay, let me finish this up here. I'm gonna just probably guess on this. Yeah, I'm gonna guess, because this is going to take forever. Let me just put the rest of what I'm guessing, because it's stuck in there. That's about a tablespoon. That's good. Okay, next is the vinegar, and the vinegar is here. Apple cider vinegar, and that is, how much should we use of that? 1 teaspoon of that cider vinegar, but again, we have half a teaspoon, so we're going to guess on that one again. Okay.
You can measure it out. 2 little things.
There is a challenge with sitting on a bar stool and having the countertop higher than the bar stool. It's the angle at which I can grip this bottle, so I'm going to ask for assistance. That's why I sit on the island, because of that very reason. The island allows me to be at the same level when it comes to... It's so interesting, but Chewy is really helping right now by licking the side of the countertop. Okay, so we're just gonna have to guess because I don't have another device for measuring this right now.
Can you grab the spout with your toes and pour it in?
Are we still gonna try and use this? I guess we'll just. Here's the challenge.
That's a tablespoon.
That's the tablespoon. Sorry, we need the teaspoon. Okay. Oh, that's a teaspoon right there. Okay. Here we go. The trick will be doing this at the same time. Okay. So you all can watch. It's all about. I'm gonna guess that's about it. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of the cider vinegar, half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. So I'm gonna guess on that one again. I'm gonna just go ahead and can I put this in the sink now? Because we're pretty much finished with it. But I better keep it handy or footy. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Half a teaspoon of that. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. I thought they used a lot more mustard in it. That's what I always thought when I had deviled eggs. But this is calling for half a teaspoon.
Shake it down into the bottom.
Shake it.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, that was definitely plenty. Okay. Next.
The folks at home can do proper measurements.
Yes, we're going to be doing a lot of guessing here. And the last but not least, the pinch of salt and a pinch of black pepper. So is that what it's asking for? Pepper, salt, pepper. Okay, and that's it.
A little pinch.
Okay. So do you remember that cool little device I had? Well, wasn't that neat? It kind of grinds the pepper for you. Well, we went ahead and did that ahead of time so that we could have this here. Just a pinch left in the container. And again, if it's your first time joining us here, this is my New Year's resolution to learn how to cook with my feet. And so I am doing a pinch with my toes of pepper. Now this is going to be interesting because, again, I said this in a previous episode. I'm not sure if a pinch with your toes is the same as a pinch with your fingers, but I think that's close enough.
Sure.
Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, there you go.
More about what tastes good to you.
If you're wondering who is below me, that's Chewy, short for Chewbacca. Chewy is over here trying to help as much as he can. He is a labradoodle, and he loves to help in the kitchen. He's always there available in case something falls on the floor. Okay, so the pinch of this salt, and then here we go. Oh, that was definitely a smaller pinch. I have to make sure I have to make up for that by doing 2 pinches between the toes. Okay, I think we are good. Now just mix all this together and stir this well.
So clear a few things so they're out of your way.
Yeah, I might ask for a little clearing assistance. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll put this one back in the fridge. Okay, well, we'll just mix this together now. And that's pretty much it, I think. It says place egg whites on plate, spoon the yolk mixture evenly into egg white halves, or spoon yolk mixture into pastry bag fitted with star tip and pipe into egg white halves. Sprinkle with parsley and serve, or loosely cover and refrigerate up to 4 hours. Well, I don't have that little device you're talking about, the star tip and pipe. So I'm going to go ahead and just use a spoon to get some of that in there.
Most people have those fancy devices, honestly. A couple of spoons like you're going to use today, and you should be just fine.
Ooh, that goes together pretty well. I think the mustard's still sticking on the fork, but I think this is looking pretty good. Can you all see that? Mix in as best I can. Okay. Do we have the parsley?
You're going to use paprika for this one.
Paprika?
It's parsley or paprika.
Okay, that works. So we're going to sprinkle that on top. So now getting this out and back into the eggs will be the challenge. Whoops, sorry again. Sorry for the loud noise. It's probably spiking the audio.
Poor microphone.
The poor mic. Yeah, because the mic is literally right here. So it's probably spiking the audio levels. But it's all good. I will do my best to keep the bowl on the countertop.
Right,
so one of the exciting additions to our new kitchen, which I'm excited to share with all of you, it won't be finished until the end of February, but it's going to be a built-in step stool on the side of the island so that my step stool doesn't get in the way of everyone in the kitchen. Like if I'm cooking with a couple other people, which has always been in the way of Patrick. Like right now, it's just sitting in the middle of the kitchen. So there's going to be a step stool on the island, and it'll allow me to just pull it up and push it down when I don't need it. Okay, so next, let me go ahead and scoop this back into the eggs with the spoon. Here's the trick here. We're going to use 2 spoons so that I can scoop this out and use 1 spoon to scoop it out of the bowl, the other spoon to scrape off the spoon into the egg. Let's see what we can do with that method. Hopefully that will work. I'm just wondering if I'm not very ambidextrous with both feet, I should say. Some foot users can use both of their feet, but I'm very right-footed, so this is becoming challenging to do tasks that require both feet. For one, all of my precision is with my right foot, but now I've scooped it in with my right foot now. Okay, let's see, here we go. Ooh, nice. That works. So there you go, the first egg, and I think that will be enough. I'll continue to do the rest of these, but let me sprinkle that paprika on top so that you can see the finished product. Maybe we'll put it on a nice little plate right here. And I think Chewy should get one of these eggs afterwards. His patient's over there waiting on the kitchen floor.
Do dogs eat eggs?
I think they can eat eggs. That's a good question. Do any of you know, can dogs eat eggs?
Chewy has to wait until Tuesday when this is released.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, here we go. Another container that needs to be unscrewed. Okay. Oh, there you go. That was easier than I thought. And by the way, these eggs look, you know, I always wondered how to make these. It seems like it's not as difficult as I thought. So we're gonna sprinkle this by just sprinkling it like, oh, whoa, that's a lot of paprika. So whoever's having that one is gonna enjoy a very seasoned egg there, but that's all good. Thanks for joining us. Again, if you want to give me some suggestions, please put it in the comments. I will be watching this with all of you when it releases because we are pre-recording for the sake of having access to a kitchen as well as just to get this so that you can all be there on Tuesdays, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, Facebook. You can watch Tofu Tuesdays. And good luck. Again, if I can do this with my feet, then you can do it too.